Hey friends, this is Johnny Ketchup of the Quits, and you are watching The Rooster Show.
It's just hold tightly to the night. I'm yours, you're mine. Feel the energy, it thrives through your eyes. It's alright. Tonight the music drives our life. You make me feel alive. It's alright, it's alright. Tonight I feel it in my soul. It's alright, it's alright. Tonight we drift into unknown. I don't know what leads us here tonight. It's alright, it's alright. Tonight we drift into unknown. So tightly.
Hello, and I am Dr. Ruth Westheimer, and today, that was the real McCoy. Anyways, welcome to the Rooster Show. We have the Silent Wolf here today. Hello, my friends.
How's it
Hello.
going?
Welcome to my sick world.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
Good.
Jamming your stuff right now, man. Got a good. Yeah, I love it.
Thanks,
I've been
man.
a big
Appreciate it.
fan of Depeche Mode, all that good stuff. You guys take it to another level. So
Thank you.
good job. Good job. And they said they can't make Depeche Mode more creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did it. You guys did it. Took it to another level. I appreciate it. Love your voice. Love the dynamics of your music. Just good job. Enough with
Thank
the ass kissing now. Got that. I always get that over with at the beginning. So welcome again, and tell people where you're from and your name real quick for the fans.
So we're Silent Wolf. I'm Tori. I'm Jeff. We're from Bentonville, Arkansas.
Awesome. How long you been around?
A year?
Yeah,
A year and a half?
about a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are new babies.
Yeah.
You guys are new at this. Have you worked together as a team before?
No.
So this is a new project, new time. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, we've known each other for probably 20 years or so.
Ah.
And been in other bands, but then we just just recently came together about a year and a half ago and decided to start working together and doing our own thing. So
Okay. I'm coming to a conclusion that you like Joy Division.
yeah, a little bit.
It's not the first time I've seen that on you, but that's all right.
And
I
Robinson,
know.
The Cure.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. I have to admit, I've been a Cure fan. I had like almost 50 albums at one point of their like rare collectible stuff, and
Yeah.
got stolen by my brothers, believe it or not.
Oh,
But
wow.
I had one that called Arabian Dreams.
Mhm.
It had like a stamp in it of like 1000 press or something like that. It was really cool.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome. I miss it. I love The Cure though. I was not a big fan of their new album though.
Oh, really?
16 years waiting for it. Yeah, no. I mean, come on now. They could have stepped it up a notch. They
I-
could have. Go ahead.
I will say I've heard worse from other bands that have come back and made albums after 10 to 20 years.
I personally loved it. So
It's just all so slow. And it's all like it all had the same, like started with piano, and then with this, it's just that's all right. I I'm like one of the original fans. I've been a fan since 1980. They came out in 1979. I mean, I can't be much more of a fan. So, I mean, me to say it is a big thing because I've been a big fan. I love him. Saw him a couple times. Saw him the same week my son was born in 2000 in Vegas.
Wow.
My wife got cut open. She drove me to the freaking Hard Rock Motel, bought me the ticket, and bought me, and said, get in there and see your band. I'm going back to the hospital.
Whoa.
She drove right back.
Yeah, shout out to your wife.
Yeah, anyways, yeah. So, how did you two become the duo that you are?
I guess it started with me. During
And
COVID.
what's your background on instruments? What's your background real quick? So you know your place.
Originally, I was just a vocalist.
Okay.
And during COVID, I took a break from music, and during COVID, one of our mutual friends was like, "Hey, you need to start making music again, and you can do it all on computer." And I was like, "Man, I don't know how to play an instrument." And he was like, "You can fake it now." And I'm like, "Okay."
That's true. You can.
Yeah. So I started out simple. I got a little pad and Ableton, and basically took a year, maybe a year and a half, and taught myself how to program and how to somewhat play keyboards and program drums and stuff like that. And when the time came, I had some songs done. I was looking for someone to help me mix and master, and that's when Jeff came in. So,
And what's your instruments of choice?
Jeff or myself?
Yeah, Jeff. Jeff.
Keyboards and guitar.
Okay.
That's what I've played for, gosh,
Yeah.
20 years or so, something like that. So
Isn't it amazing how different instruments have different kind of parts of you? You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
keyboard is totally different from guitar, man.
Yeah,
I mean, like you can sit at a prayer group, and play piano for hours, or
Yeah.
something, It's just
yeah, like I started
awesome.
out playing guitar when I was like 15, and then
Yeah.
moved to, and then I discovered synthesizers and was like, holy shit, this is a whole
Yeah.
thing. And
that's
awesome.
another thing is back in the day, I've always been a huge fan of Depeche Mode and bands like that.
Oh yeah.
But nobody around wanted to play that kind of music. So when this opportunity came up, I was like, well, I'm going to start creating the music that I want to create. And luckily, he's on the same page, and he's like, hey, I'd like to do this with you. And so, yeah, that's kind of how it all
That's good stuff. Well, it's very rare to find someone that you really connect with too, musically like that shares the same values and passions.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
yeah.
that era, I never want to die. The
Right.
Depeche Mode, the New Order,
yeah,
all that. I never wanted to die. And even the Smiths, yes, Morrissey, you too. We can't live without it. It's just something about all of it. Just the
Yeah.
Pet Shop Boys. It's just they're timeless. They will always have a place in my heart.
The closest thing nowadays, I think, is Crosses. They're another huge influence of us.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of them or not.
I have not.
So it's Chino Marino from the Deftones. It's his side project.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so I would encourage anybody to
Yeah.
go listen to Crosses. They're a huge influence on us as well.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that out. We'll do.
Yeah.
I noticed you guys are all over the place. You on most all platforms,
yeah.
so
Yep.
that's good that people can reach out to you. You guys do YouTube music videos, all that.
We did one, and we did it ourselves type of thing, but I don't know if we're going to, we'll probably just continue to do like short videos to promote a song or something
Yeah.
like
It's
that.
probably a little tough to do, because they're time consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably have families,
Yes.
and stuff like that take up your time as well. And
Well, and in today's world, you just can't create music and play it either. So there's marketing, there's all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you got to do all these things now, and it's just like, man, I wish we could just create music and somebody else could do this stuff for us.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
Are you guys more a studio band, or do you guys play live?
We do both.
Yeah,
Performances? You
yeah,
guys
we
do both?
yeah.
Mhm.
We've
Okay.
been playing live for the last
Year.
year, I guess.
Okay. Is it going pretty well for you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just opened for Hawthorne Heights. So
Yeah.
that was a pretty big show for us.
There's probably 300 or 400 people there, and then we played a few other, like a couple 400 people shows.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's, it is kind of weird because around where we're from, there's not, it's just us. It's us, lights, and that's it. It's like everybody's like, well, why don't you have a drummer, or where's the rest of your band, or whatever? And it's like, we don't need it. Like,
It's really misunderstood around here because the hardcore scene is bigger around here than anything.
That actually makes sense. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I did a show out here as I'm a solo artist, and I do goth rock.
Okay.
And I'll send you guys a track.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was playing here, and I opened up for two other bands, and one of the guys, it's the last band, asked me to borrow my guitar cord. He didn't even have it plugged into the amp, and he faked the funk the whole show.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I pointed it down, and it was like coming around the corner. I'm like, my guitar cord, dude. What the hell? It's like, what the hell? Why? Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, and I got $45. 45 minute set I did, and I got $100.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. He's like, dude, you were like the best band tonight. I'm like, wow, that's cool because it was two full set bands, one with drums and all that, and
Yeah.
they sucked.
Yeah.
It was horrible. But we could take care of our own on the stage, can't we?
We can,
Yeah.
and our drummers are always in time.
Yeah.
Always in the pocket.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and drummer is always on time. Yeah. I have an
But
Alessa's drum machine. I love it.
Yeah.
One of the old school ones.
Yeah, and we've got so we've also, like when we play live, like I've got my guitar, synthesizers, and then I've got an Alesis drum pad and a couple of toms up there. Well, that I've triggered from the Alesis pad. So it's like we're kind of doing percussion, guitar, synthesizers, just everything.
Yeah, so fun. Yeah, I recorded a keyboard, drums, and bass, and then I play guitar, vocals live.
Okay.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah.
It's all right. I haven't done a show in a while though. I've been really occupied with this podcast stuff. I don't know why I took this responsibility on. Why?
I've watched some of them. I think it's really good. So I mean,
I'm trying. We're trying. I do my best. I mean, seriously, you guys do your part on the stage. I hope to do my part on the stage too, but I do my part here, to help spread the news and spread the love, and
yeah.
like back in the 80s and 90s when there was unity in music, punks and skins and goth rockers good together, and this, that's what it's about, man. Unity. It's not no division. There's no competition, man. We all have something to offer.
Yeah.
And we all got blessings. We all got gifts, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. And around here, like we're trying to do more multi-genre shows, so everybody, because I mean, not everybody likes just one style of music, right? I mean,
hell no.
So I mean, why not open people up to a different experience?
Yeah, dude, I listen to skinhead music. Plus, I listen to Erasure. Come on now. Come on. You can't get much more different. And but anyways, it depends on just how real the music is. You know what I mean? I mean, you can tell fake people. You know, I mean, you don't have to lip service it to Milli Vanilli it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can fake it from the heart.
Yeah.
And it shows when people put their whole energy and their whole soul into writing the music and the lyrics. What are you trying to say lyrically though in your songs?
Lyrically, mostly about relationship, religion, my struggle with trying to be a good person and doing the right thing.
That's tough.
Yeah. And then just love in general. So
Wow, that's really nice. Actually, honestly, it's really cool. Because that's what it's all about. I mean, what better healing avenues than the love. Love your neighbor as yourself, right? You love one
Right.
another, man. I mean, and we accept each other. Love each other, and that was we're here in the underground. We're all one goofy family of a bunch of different people, bunch of mutts.
Yeah.
'Cause like we were talking about. I loved all different types. Grew up loving punk, but always grew up loving goth rock. And of course, how can you get around Ministry and all those other wonderful bands? It's Reb and all the great industrial acts have been around too. I mean, boy, I mean, revolting cops. I mean, gosh, a bunch of bastards, but they kick ass.
Yeah.
So I mean, just this what I'm trying to say is, like I said in the last interview, a little bit of bits of B in all these different genres. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's probably what you're getting at too.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
But you share a little bit of everything.
Yep.
It, yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool, man. It's hits me here, man. I love it. I love good music. I love good people. And so thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys got some concert dates coming up, or
So we're taking a little bit of a break right now, and we're actually in the middle of writing a few new songs. We're
Okay.
actually doing a cover of Love Song by The Cure that we're currently working on right now.
Ah,
Yeah, so it should be out end of June.
Yeah.
Yeah, around the end of June.
So, and then in August, we got a few dates that we're going to be playing around locally. So, and then from there,
wonderful.
we're going to try and branch out to Kansas City and Little Rock and stuff like that. So,
I noticed you did Under the Milky Way. One of my
Yeah.
favorites.
my daughter actually sang the female vocal on that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
I did that karaoke before.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's
So-
one of mine too. Definitely. Yeah, and Moon Kill. Oh, what was that? Oh, what is that? Anyways, enough about other music. And so, okay, so obviously you believe in doing covers.
Yes.
So when we talk about doing covers, so I mean, doesn't it take a lot of energy and thought to go behind doing the cover?
So
Don't you think it would be just best to write a new song? I'm trying to be
I think we kind of like the
funny,
challenge.
but at the same
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, writing a new song, I think comes easier.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I'm worried about doing the song
Justice.
like doing it incorrectly. Like,
Yeah.
like deep down, no matter what any artist says, I think you do worry what other people are going to think about your music. I think you'd be lying if you said that you didn't care. So
And especially when you release it, when you do a cover song, right, and you release it, there's gonna be trolls out there that are like, "This is fucking garbage." Like,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
did you
People
do this?
get
It's not
pissed
like-
off. I did
Yeah.
Joy Division Atmosphere before live.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
It turned out good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was just a keyboard version, but
That's
it
cool.
was
though.
nice. It was nice. It was very peaceful.
Well,
And I
that's-
started crying near the end. I
Well,
did.
like that's the thing is
I get all
trying to make it your own, right?
Yeah,
Like
of course.
with Love Song, right? Or even like Under the Milky Way, right? Under the original Under the Milky Way is more of like up tempo, upbeat type of song, but we just tried to make it our own, make it different.
Makes
know.
sense.
You
Yep.
shout,
Give it the respect it deserves, but at the same
Yeah.
time, make it your own.
well, yeah, and that helps draw in fans as well, right? Like people who've never heard of us before, if we release a cover of Love Song by The Cure, they're like, oh shit, The Cure, like, who are these guys?
Yes,
That can help as well.
exactly. Of course. So do you think that since you guys started to now that you've improved as musicians?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I've always hated my vocals. And so when we first started, I want to say the first 4 months, I couldn't do anything vocally. I was so down on myself. And we even debated getting a different singer. And it was just like, I just need to buck up and do it. Which I still hate my vocals.
Aren't we our own worst critic?
I think
You
so.
know?
He's always like, no, dude, they sound okay. And I'm like, no, I don't know. And but yeah. It's just, it's one of those things, but yeah, it's coming it's a lot easier now to come up with things. And as you work, he'll send me a piece of music and pretty much within the first run or two, I've already got the melody down of how I'm going to sing it.
Yeah. If you notice a lot of those bands though from the 80s and 90s, they weren't necessarily the greatest singers. They just found their unique sound.
Yeah.
Even from REM to The Cure to, I mean, all these different bands. I mean, have the New Order. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, his voice is unique. It's not the greatest, but it
Right.
fits it. I can't imagine anybody else singing his stuff because it just fits his personality. It fits his style.
Well, and as soon as you hear that, you're like, okay, that's
Exactly.
whoever it is, right? Like if you look at Davey Havoc from AFI, perfect example of that. Like
Yeah.
his voice, a lot of people don't like his voice, but it fits with everything he does. So
It's like what they say, acquire taste, or
Yeah.
to each their own, So yeah, exactly. But I don't like my voice either when I sing. But I can't imagine anybody else singing it.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean,
And that's the thing
my
is,
own heart,
I come up with the melodies and everything, and I probably critique the person that was singing it. If I was, if I'm like, no, so it's just like, instead of putting that burden on somebody else, I might as well just buck up and do it. So,
Yeah. Are you much into karaoke singing?
No,
No,
I hate karaoke.
you hate karaoke.
Yes, people trying to get me to do it all the time, and I'm like, no, like get away.
That's funny. Okay, so do you guys have like a track that is like one of your signature tracks, like that is kind of sums you up?
probably.
Oh God, I don't know. I think each track is. So we have tracks that are really heavy, and some like our song "Control," but then you have a song like "My Beloved," that is a little smoother, more dance. I don't know if
So they're all a little bit different.
they're all just a little. Some have some strong EDM elements into them.
Okay, yeah.
And then others are just straight up like an homage to Depeche Mode, basically.
Or Nine Inch Nails
in a
or something like
sense.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's awesome. That's
the-
funny.
I would say My Beloved is probably like one that's out there right now. It's our latest one that we've released.
Yes.
That's probably like at least like my favorite right now.
That's good. It's nice to enjoy your own music.
Say
Yeah.
what? What was that?
If you can, it's nice to enjoy your own music.
Yeah.
You can't be a fan of your own music. You might as well not even be playing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and I think that's like the big thing too. Like as we progress as a band, like we notice like our music, writing and just everything is progressing. It's kind of finding our sound, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think we've written a song on from my perspective too that I just can't stand.
Okay.
Just other bands, and it's like I don't want to play that song ever. Like I think that song's horrible, But in this band, I don't think there's a song that I regret making.
I hear you. That's good. That's good. Do you have some bands in that in particular that you are looking forward to coming up that you're gonna be playing with coming up? Some other you opening up for some big acts or some people that we might know?
We're trying to. Well, I not probably not bigger acts, but there's a band called Red or Moon that we're going to try and hook up with from Kansas City. They're gaining some traction right now.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. So
You guys collaborate with any other artists?
we're
Have
going
you
to try and start
collaborated?
doing. We haven't done that yet. We're
No,
we're
not yet.
interested in it, and
Okay.
I've hit a couple people up. There's a guy called Scott Baker Graham. I think he follows you as well.
Okay.
I love his voice. It's very David Bowie-ish.
Ooh.
So I'd like to have him sing on some stuff. So I've talked to him, and he said he'd love to collaborate with us. So
Right on. That's cool. So if nobody's heard your music before, how would you describe it?
I always describe it like a mix between Depeche Mode, Nine Inch Nails, and
I describe it as just dark wave industrial synth pop.
Okay.
I know that's a long title, but
There you go.
to me, it's got a lot of pop elements into it. Catchy, to me, catchy, just choruses and hooks. But
That's good.
yeah.
Have you felt your fan base growing?
Yeah.
And what would you like to say to your fans?
It's weird because this is all new to me. You know, the whole online experience.
Yeah.
Talking now with people in Seattle, in California, in Michigan, and stuff like that. We actually have people like writing us, you know, hey man, I love your music, whatever. You guys need to come to California. You need to come to Seattle and stuff like that. And it's just like, that's pretty cool. Something I never experienced before in my older bands. So
That's good.
yeah.
It's good. It's to feel loved throughout
Yeah.
the world, you know. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like Tori said earlier, it's not just being in a band anymore. Like you've got to be a marketing guru and graphic designer and like all this other shit, right? Like to get your stuff noticed.
Yeah.
Right? If you're scrolling through Instagram, right? Like in your search, or all the different feeds, it's like if something doesn't catch somebody's eye, like they're not going to stop on it.
No.
So it's like you got to create something visually that's going to catch people's attention to get them to stop and be like, oh, what is this? And then go to your page or listen to your music or whatever. It's a lot that goes into it from that perspective. And it's like, damn, I wish we could just hire somebody to do that. And we didn't have to mess with it.
I'm a graphic designer.
Are you?
There you go.
I went to college for it. Yeah.
I actually took graphic design for 6 months in college. No.
3.5 years I went
Wow.
while framing houses during the day.
Wow. That's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. So,
But we would, there was a little thing last week where one of our followers,
yeah.
put a little thing out there. I put a little caption on one of my Instagram stories saying I'd love to open up for Twin Tribes one day. And he shared it, and he actually does, he does their fan page for Facebook.
Yeah.
And so he shared it with Twin Tribes, and then they put it out there, and a couple people responded to it, and it was like, God, can we get a campaign going so we can open for Twin Tribes? That would be awesome.
They're pretty good. They're good stuff.
They're not.
I like their
stay
style.
down from us, so
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
So how do you keep your music fresh? How do you keep your sound fresh?
Oh God.
You mean like to the public, like
like unique, and how do you keep it?
I don't think we worry about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's not really something we ever think about.
I think we just create sounds and then it's like that sounds cool to me.
Just go with it, huh?
just kind of
Does anything inspire you to write the music?
I'm I mean, I'm really into like cinematic, like movie scores and stuff like that too.
Okay.
So, and just sounds and noises and percussive, just weird, like weird shit. And so, I'll kind of,
That's
I'll just start dinking around
that's awesome.
with sounds, on like synths or guitar pedals or whatever, and then that just kind of like starts it, and we kind of go from there.
Yeah.
One person told me horror movies. Used to
Yeah.
watch horror movies and get inspired by that.
Yeah, there's a song. There's a song I actually sent you. We haven't released it yet. It's called "Useless" though, and it's
Okay.
very movie score-ish, like type. It could be in like it could be a score for a movie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
We've got-
cool.
We gotten that from quite a few songs. People have said this sounds like it could go in a movie.
yeah.
That would be awesome one day. Like
Yeah.
even if it was like some horrible Netflix movie or something, that'd be awesome.
Okay, I gotta say, when I was listening to you yesterday, and your vocals, all of a sudden your vocals came back. I mean, the song was like progressing, and you hear the different progressions and all that, and then your voice kicked in. It was actually really refreshing. It was nice.
Thank you.
It was nice to hear that type of style of singing again. I mean, you don't hear that anymore. It's not Justin Bieber like, you know what I mean? It is, yeah, it is Depeche Mode type style, ish, that, but I love it. I love it. I've heard it for years. I haven't even heard it from them for years. I mean, it's true. I mean, I like Depeche Mode a lot. Yeah, they're one of our favorite bands. It's the very first band that my son listened to when he was in the belly still.
Oh,
He
nice.
put the tape around Some Great Reward.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Dave Gahan is a huge influence on me. But my biggest influence actually, and you'll probably chuckle at this, but it goes back to what you were saying, one extreme to the other. George Michael is my biggest influence ever. So,
but you do got to have faith.
Yeah,
it's very true.
So
I like George Michael. George Michael was good. I like.
Yeah, I love the
rest in peace.
Yeah, I just love his vocal presence and the way he hooked a chorus or something like that. He was just very good at all that stuff. So,
but would you sing in karaoke?
No.
Oh my goodness.
That is one thing I told Jeff that I would never do is a George Michael cover, because I feel like you do injustice to someone that sings like that.
He'll come back on a pale horse.
Yeah.
Strike you down.
What the hell?
Thou?
Yeah. What the hell were you thinking doing that? I'm sorry, George. I'm sorry.
Slap you with his cross earring.
Hey, yeah, the guy had style too.
Yeah, he did. He had definitely had a stage presence.
Yeah,
definitely. He made his presence known on that stage.
There were so many good front guys back in those days, like
Michael Hutchence, baby. Michael Hutchence.
Simon Le Bon. Okay. I mean,
he's still kicking it.
He is. And Morrissey, I just saw Morrissey in November, and he sounded exactly the same.
He does.
Yeah.
I saw him at the House of Blues. Yep, he did a good show. But then he got hit in the head by one of the fans, and then he ran off the stage.
I tell you what, I've never seen so many girls run up to the stage for a 60-something-year-old man. And
no duh.
Yeah,
no duh.
Popping his shirt
off. Throwing his shirt out. Oh, like God part, but it was a good show though. I mean, did a lot of Smith songs. Big fan of Smith, so definitely. So You have new tracks in the works. Is it going to be a full length album or EP or singles?
It's gonna be an EP.
Yeah.
We are gonna have we'll probably have Love Song on it this time around, and as well as like probably three or four others.
Okie dokie.
But
Sounds
yeah,
good.
something new and refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each one of them is a little different than the other two.
Yeah, there's not really
Okay.
I guess you can listen to some albums or some EPs or whatever, and they all like after probably like 10 or 15 minutes, they all start to sound the same, right? Like you kind of just lose what the hell, what am I listening to? Is this the same song? Is this
Yeah.
whatever?
Oh, it's
Uh,
so true. Oh, I hate that. You need
Yeah.
variety, man.
Yeah.
Life has a story to tell, I mean, it's all over the place.
Mhm.
So it's like a roller coaster ride, life is. Same with writing an album, it's like up, down, turn around.
Yeah.
Please don't let me hit the ground. Huh? You get
I don't
that
think
one?
I don't think we've ever come to the table and been like, these songs need to kind of be cohesive with each other either. I think we just
Yeah.
play whatever comes out, more power to those bands that can do that. But to me, it's just like each song is individual in my book,
Exactly. Not like the whole album is saying one story. That's
Right.
what you're saying.
Correct.
But each song is saying one story.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That is a cool picture behind you guys. I have to admit.
Yeah.
It looks familiar, though. I mean, like, is it a reprint type thing? Or, I
Yeah.
can't remember what it was. Okay. That's
Um,
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's awesome.
Had it for
Yeah.
a while.
I like how it's just half his face too.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish he would have came up, had a kid. I bet he would have had such a cute little kid. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
him and Mary look alike, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife. I mean, you put them side by side. It's like, okay, which one's Robert?
Have
But
you have you listened to any of to the remix albums?
I've listened to almost everything. Yeah,
For the Cure?
I
Yeah.
can guarantee I pretty much heard everything.
Yeah. So there's like, especially like even with this new album, there's like they do a
There's the mixes one. You talking about that? The mixes deluxe
Yeah.
edition
Yeah.
one.
Lost World.
It has like 4, 5, 6 discs or something like that. Like a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Some good stuff. I like it. I'm a big fan, man. Big fan. Big fan of the whole 90s, 80s, 90s. And yeah, don't let it die. But keep making it your own, guys. I mean, you really do. You've come up with captured a really wonderful style, a really wonderful sound. It's
Thank you.
pleasant to listen to. It's pleasant to dance to. Yeah, you can't help but dance to. It's like catchy, like it's a rap, all in your face. I'm serious. I mean, it's really good.
Thank you. Appreciate
And
it.
I miss those years of going to industrial clubs. Oh, there's nothing like that here. I mean, yeah, just nothing like that. Bro.
Yeah. We wish we had it here.
Yeah, no duh. But it's gonna be timeless. Your music's gonna be timeless.
Thank you.
So keep it up, and I appreciate you guys. And hit me up when you guys have a new album. You guys want to talk about it? We'll do a promo, whatever.
Yeah,
sure.
And, yep. And I appreciate you. Thank you
Thank you
again.
so much. Appreciate
Anybody
you.
you guys would like to thank before calling this quits?
Basically our wives for
You, good job. I love you, honey, too.
That's
yeah. They
Definitely.
put up with a lot, so it's
They put
yeah.
up with so much crap, don't they?
yeah.
Poor girls, man. Poor girls. Yep, definitely. All right. Much love to you guys.
Thank you
And,
very much. Thank you.
Thank you again. And I will see you soon again on the Rooster Show. More Rock, Let's Cock. We have Silent Wolf. And you take care of yourselves, my friends.
You too.
All right,
Thank
you
you.
too. Bye.
All right, next time I want to hear a George Michael song from you.
Yeah.
Okay, take care.
All right,
care.
see ya.
Bye-bye.
Separate